Hey Google, turn down to one. Hi everybody. How is everyone? Hi Josh, how are you? Oh, wrong way. I don't know where you're at. There you are.
Hi guys.
I'm back.
Well, grateful. I am doing amazing. How are we doing there, Hershey?
I'm phenomenal. Now I've had an earworm stuck in my head all morning and I just got rid of it. Thank God, thank God, thank God.
Awesome. I know I've been hearing the girl from Ipanema since I did so in good Donning this morning. It's
Oh
stuck in my
man,
head.
that would have been way better earworm than what was stuck in mine. But anyway, hi everybody. Hello, all of my beautiful gems. I have been promising you guys a new show, and well, you know where we started at. It's not anywhere near there. So, what we started talking about a year ago with what I was going to do with my Tuesdays and Thursdays has now officially become my crime days, and Tuesdays is going to be this day. It's going to be twisted. It's going to be trauma. It's going to be Tuesday, and it's going to be a pain. And we're going to make it. We're going to get through it. We're going to talk about patterns. We're going to talk about uh, whatever we want to talk about. On this channel, it is fully adult. We are a smoking channel. We are a channel that uses a lot of cursey words. When we need to let it out, it comes out however it needs to come out. So, therefore, again, as in with any of my lives, I strongly recommend that you get all them kiddos out of the way if they're not in school. I do not want to disrespect none of the shorties. So, outside of that, Josh, why don't you go ahead, say hi? I'm not an introduction kind of person. I would rather throw you in the hot seat. So, for those that are here and do not know you, why don't you talk to them? Because everybody else knows who Brother Josh is, and
Oh,
future watchers, and for those few that are on my channel that don't know you.
yeah. My name is Josh. I'm also known as Mr. Floyd. That was my handle on YouTube. And I started a channel. Well, I had a channel, but I never did anything with it. I started going live about a year and a half ago. I channel Archangel Raphael, Saint Germain, Goddess Isis, Kuan Yin, Sekhmet, White Buffalo, Calf Woman, and really all that is the same energy of what my higher self, because they're all egregores of our higher selves, anyways, to a longer, greater extent. And so, exactly, and so I don't know. I talk about energy. I talk about the healing and trauma, and recently realized some trauma in my universe, and I'm working towards healing it. And really, I'm not even healing anymore. I'm letting it go. There's a difference between trying to heal it and try to dive into all that and stepping into. And so, patterns. Big thing in my universe was patterns and looking at the trauma patterns and realizing that every day is Groundhog's Day in my universe because I'm living the same patterns, right? And so, if I want change, you got to do what? Break the patterns. And so. To me, there's certain things that have been big in my universe, and having a past life regression session, you'll hear me talk about as one of them, so it can see the patterns. It's all about patterns for me. The patterns that I've been living cycle-wise in my life, in my universes, right? Because we're all living some sort of lifetime cycle patterns. And now, how am I relating that pattern? How am I living in that pattern now? And what am I doing pattern-wise that is blocking me? And so I got in touch with Hershey and thought that this would be a great show since we're both kind of shadow work. Shadow work. 'Cause I'm a gray worker. So what that means from a standpoint is that I trigger the darkness inside you, whether I try to or not. And yeah, so sometimes I get that karmic hit from people, but I'm triggering something in them that needs to come out. And so in this case, I thought, well, let's trigger some pattern work in people and see what we can find here. Because if we can see those hidden patterns in each of us, right? The stuff that's blocking us, the stuff that we're doing on the daily that is pushing our universe away rather than bringing us closer to what we want, then we can make that dramatic change that we're looking for in our universes. So that's what the goal is here. Is nothing other than that you can see the hidden that is holding you back and that keeps spinning you around like a broken record, so to speak. Like Hershey yesterday when she went started spinning there, and I typed in there, "You spin me around, round, round like a record, baby," in the chat. That's what we're doing in our universes to a greater or lesser extent, but looking for change in the physical, but not breaking those patterns inside ourselves. Exactly. So that's what my hope is, and that's why we're doing this. And so, so yeah, you can catch me on my channel every day at 8:40 Mountain Time, or good dawning used to be earlier, but I work till 3 a.m. So now it's at 8:40 a.m. or 10:40 if you're on the East Coast there. But yeah, so my channel is my name, Mr. Floyd's Universe. But yeah, grateful for all of you here, and thank you, Hershey. Thank you
Oh,
for what you do, being the shadow worker. That there's not enough who honestly stand in their light and their darkness and understand, because most people try to shade over, gloss over, step over, get rid of and you can't. You have to merge the two into one brighter light, one light. And if that
true.
light turns out to be gray, and that you sometimes have to dabble in that darkness, and that's who you are, then grateful to find a fellow worker like that, because not if you stand in all the light in the universe, there you're going to get flattened real fast, and it's you got to find that balance, and that's Hershey walks that balance, and it's great to see that.
I do my best. I do my best. Thanks for all of the gooey loving. I like it. I like it. Thank you very much. I really do appreciate it.
You got it.
So Tuesdays, right? Tuesdays is trash days, right? So that's what we are gonna do. So I am going to be your engine, and Josh is going to be your caboose. In the middle there, we are going to try to look at some patterns. I am going to always, the only place I know how to read is in the subconscious. I am sorry, I'm not looking at if your boyfriend cheated on you. I'm not looking for any current present patterns unless it is so bad you're in immediate danger or something like that. I'm not going to be looking at your present life. I am strictly looking at patterns that have been following you your entire life, and how we can break them is the caboose. That's where Josh is going to come in with those gorgeous healing connections and channelings that he has with all of his beautiful people. And one more time, Josh, slowly, could you please say who you channel? Because I did see in the chat that some of them that are in the chat, some of the gems didn't catch who all you channel.
Absolutely. I channel Archangel Raphael, Saint Germain, Goddess Isis, Kuan Yin, Sekhmet, White Buffalo, Calf Woman, and occasionally Archangel Michael as well.
Great.
But,
So
yeah,
I love it. All right. So, Gems, welcome. Thank you for coming in here today. You guys know it means so much to me when you guys come in, because I get a chance to know a little bit more about you guys, and you guys get to know me a little bit because you know me. I'm all about transparency. So, if you want to get on that list, you just put me in the comment section. Angie is going to be your host and your placekeeper for Tuesdays. So if you need to step away, if you get a phone call, if your kid drops your vase, if your kitchen catches on fire and you need someone to hold your place, Angie is your girl. So Angie will be your hostess and your placeholder. If you need anything else, if you have questions about anything, a crystal, a time, another channel, anything, get with any of the moderators. They will absolutely help you. Chloe is our house gem goddess. So if you need any questions or have questions about gems or crystals, or if we mention one in your read and you would like to know about it, if Chloe is still present, she would be happy to help you with that. So anything else other than that you want to add to our little disclaimer here, Josh, before we take off, because I
no,
do
bear
plan
with us.
to
This
open the
is new
list.
energy. Yeah, this is new energy for me. So bear with me.
Oh, yeah, there's gonna be
I'm going
bumps
out
and
on a limb here.
bruises and
So
scrapes and speed bumps, and
exactly, in order
I'm
to
looking
do
forward
things to create more, you got to go out on a limb, right? And so I'm going
absolutely. Look, I
out
trust
on
my
a
wings.
limb, and so welcome to it's like the experiment, right? So
You
this is
trust
an
your wings, right?
exactly. So
Well, then
so
that's all we
yes.
need to know.
So there
We
we go,
might
guys.
land on
So
some very thin branches, y'all, but we trust our wings that we have worked for, earned, and appropriately dried out. We are ready to fly. So she has opened the list, guys. If you want to get on that list, go ahead and put me in the comments now. We usually only do 10 reads here. We're going to play it by ear. It is our first Tuesday. We got a lot of Tuesdays ahead of us. So we're
exactly.
just going to kind of take it as it goes
And we do want to
today.
keep this one closer to about an hour, because I do want to get down to the to the show as well. So this is like the test run of the new run. So welcome to the first and test episode of Trauma
Absolutely.
Tuesdays here on
Absolutely.
Hershey's channel. And
Up,
all right, guys. So
past.
yeah, if you want a
Absolutely.
reading, type in me there, and yeah, you could see what happens here, guys. This is
I was
I
just seeing
you
if
see
she
what I
got a
do in the chats here, but that's for all of us energetically. What I do on Good Dawning, but they're doing this here for the first time, straight face to face. It's been a minute since, but I'm generally an intuitive reader as well as like Hershey is.
I don't see a list yet. All right. As soon as I see a list, we will get. Oh, do I see a list?
I think
And
Mo was on there.
people
I can
saying
see the
hi
chat.
to everybody.
All right, let's see who's here. Christina, Chloe, Lottie, Paula. Hi, Paula. Clint, Nathan, Karma, Angie, Mo.
Hi, everybody.
Okay, Julianne, happy birthday,
All
Julianne. Happy birthday, Julianne. Happy
right.
birthday to you.
There's a whole lot of memes in there, but I don't see a list yet, y'all. So hold on. If I don't see a list here in a minute, I'm just gonna take off and start on the memes. So give me 1 second to see if Angie gets us a list.
Today is Julianne's birthday, guys, so send her some love
Oh,
in the
happy
chat.
birthday. Happy birthday. If I could sing, I would sing, but it sounds more like wolves howling, but happy birthday.
In the happy birthday, I think it's still copyright, but there's a whole ritual behind the happy birthday and lighting a candle and the whole 9 yards there. But so from your Feliz años. There you go. Happy New Year. How do you say? I don't know. Happy day is awesome as happy solar return. There we go. That's what we're looking for. Happy solar return. There we go. That's the yeah.
The solar return was only like every 30 years, or something like that. Like 27 to 30 years. Look, I don't know. I'm just gonna shut up because I'm way
But
out of my
today's the
wheelhouse.
999 portal, and we have birthdays for Lara B, which will be live tonight with Let's Spirit Guide. We have birthday with Suzette Sunnyverse, and we have Julianne's birthday as well. So 3 birthdays on the 999. How? Yeah, you can't plan that if you try, guys. Coincidences are not. The universe works as it does.
Yes, it does. All right. We have our first list for right now. So let's start right there and then we will take off. So we have Nathan, Mo, Clint, and Angie. So Nathan, you are up first. So I will see what I can get here real quick.
Perfect. All right, guys. So bear with us. Brand new format. This may rusty for a few moments. There we go. Healerite. Anybody ever heard of Healerite? Have you heard of this, Chloe? I never knew it even existed. Healerite? Looks like a lemon poppy seed muffin.
Yeah, it's wonderful stuff. Mm-hmm. Okay. So got a lot of that going on. Okay, so pattern wise. So if what I think I see going on here, I think that you're kind of struggling with maybe something that has to do with patience. Patience has shown up a whole lot here, right? So you got Princess of Cups in reverse. You have patience itself in reverse. You have the Four of Clubs in reverse. You have Four of Swords in reverse. I think that they are trying to tell me that it is just a challenge for you, right? So when I think about patience and it's paired with the overall energy of Saturn, this could literally be that you have none when it comes to certain things, right? When it comes to certain things, I don't have patience myself. I struggle. So I would say strongly that you need to possibly I'm gonna tell you, I want you to bury something by I want you to find that star that you connect with when it's out there at night. It seems like you can find it every time. I want you to connect to that star, and then I want you to bury something like right there. What some kind of stone, some kind of positive thing. I want you to put some kind of hope or anchor down in one spot so that you know that is your spot right there. And when you get to finding that you don't have patience for something that is really struggling, if you can get to that spot, or if you have to go to work all day and then come home and get that spot, hold it, start building yourself up, and then you can release it on top of that totem, that crystal, that good luck charm that you have placed there as kind of like your Hollywood star marker. You know what I'm saying? You're going to put a bunch of patience in there, and you're just going to let that patience grow, because anything we put into the ground, it grows. So my end looks like you might need to work on some patience in different ways. So that's what I've got for you.
And, all right, just because we don't have it listed, I want to make sure we're going by the list. So we got Nathan first, correct?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. All right, Nathan, brother. All right, give me a second here. I'm going to channel as well. I've got cards here too. So whatever kind of comes through, and I'm actually the Mind Info Oracle cards here. So I've got 4 decks in front of me. So we get the face cards off of them first. All right, there we go. All right, get the face cards out. Let's see what we get here. I'm just going to pick it up and pull out a card. What do you not have patience for? Let it go. That's the question, Nathan. If you are in Saint Germain, if you are not having patience for something, what are you holding on to? It is your job to sit down and let the universe walk around you. You are not the one controlling the universe. So if you are impatient, then the patience, it is about learning the timing of your universe, trusting your universe and finding that balance. So if there is something that you are impatient on in your universe, as Hershey said, ground into something that gives you patience, right? Find a space. Find yourself sitting on the couch, centered, and realize all things come to you in time. And if you are trying to push your universe, you are trying to impatiently create something, or if you are pushing timelines and you are not ready for something, it came into your frame right now, you would karmically probably destroy it. So keep that in mind. You are looking for something and you are not impatient. So you are looking for patience in something. You are going to karmically most likely destroy what you are not receiving, what you are trying to push your universe to give you before you are energetically ready. Keep that in mind. All right, so there we go. So yeah, what are you pushing? What are you trying to drag into your universe that's not ready to show up? That's what patience. When you don't have patience for something, that's what you're doing. In a lot of ways. So see that and trust. It's about trust, right? So are you trusting your universe at that point? Hope that helps, Nathan.
I love it. So he says he has had patience in the boatloads, but my patience here lately has been waning, especially for certain things. And I just moved to a new place, so I have the perfect spot to bury that stone. I love that. And I cannot wait. I want to know. So either come back one day and tell me in chat or email me. Let me know what stone inspired you, what totem or whatever, what inspired you, and what did you gain? All right.
Awesome.
Mo. And I am still looking for an Angie list. Look, we are first day. We are working out things. Anybody that wants to help out, help is always greatly needed
Yeah,
because
if
Mo
you have
does
any comments,
work.
suggestions, what have you, send it in the chat there.
All right. Mo patterns. Oh, okay. Mm. Hmm. Okay. Okay. All right. All right, volcano, pentacles. Okay, so all the clubs are in reverse. Guidance is okay. So the only thing that's actually upright is guidance and volcano. So I think you're struggling. I think you're struggling with something. I do think that it has something to do with your subconscious, and inside the subconscious part I'm talking about the actual dreams, right? Because I am your roommate, I kind of think I see what's going on here. I do know that you've been struggling with those dreams here lately, and I do think they are trying to get me to point you into a different direction. I do think that if you can find a way to incorporate bringing in something that can, like, scare things that are in the dark, you might very well be able to get through whatever part of this dream thing that you're trying to work out. You do have guidance coming in strongly, and but it's also paired with volcano. So you might have to call in some of your heavier hitting guides, and then the overall energy with this, and obviously a scarab is a guide too, but this is overall of that, right? So guide is paired with volcano. So you're going to need to call in one of the more fierce ones. And I think you're going to need one that's not scared of the dark. And on top of it, like literally all of the clubs, they are in reverse over here. You got one heart and it's sitting over here and it's in the challenge position. And it's like, I'm not ready, right? So when it's saying that it's not ready for the vow, it's not ready for the commitment, it's not ready. You're not ready. There's something in your dreams you're not ready for, whether it's to remember what it is wholeheartedly or to completely be able to finish it. It may be something that's reoccurring. So just pay attention. And when you go to sleep at night, take some kind of symbol that represents a scarab or something, a wolf, a dire wolf, or something that would hunt at night. Even an owl would intimidate things that could be taking pieces of your rest from you. And that's what
Hmm.
I've got.
All right, Mo. Um, Thank you. All right. So I'm seeing, and I take some notes here because this is how it helps me. Guidance, volcano, struggling, subconscious dreams, seeing scare things in the dark. So let's see what we get here. What a card. Ah, what are you? This fits. The card number 28, which is a 10, which is a change, right? So 10 is a ending, spring, new beginnings. What are you trying? What are you releasing or not releasing? Is the question here. I've got a card called Ocean of Emotions. Fits really well. Um, I don't pick them; they do. Ocean, and of course, Miles and I we work at work with Miles too. Ocean of Emotion. Find a safe place to express your true feelings. So there's something that what I'm feeling is, and what's coming through here is, what are you trying to release in the night that's not releasing? There's something in your subconscious, and the pattern seems to be that it's trying to release through your dreams in the darkness. But what is that? I don't know. Only, and you may not even really know, Mo. But there is something in that subconscious that is creating those darker dreams and creating that those night where you're seeing things in the dark. But there's something there in the subconscious. And so my suggestion, and what I'm getting from Saint Germain and Archangel Raphael, is to specifically Mother Isis too. Before you go to sleep, ask to see what you're missing. Because if you're something's going on that you're struggling to sleep, you're having subconscious. Ask them to bring that out of your subconscious. Ask them to bring that forward. And but there's something hiding in the dark there. And so with the perfect card there that I put back in the deck. But with the card that we have there, the emotion, changing the water and emotion there. Yeah, so see that flow and let that come in, whatever it is that's hiding in your subconscious there. But before you go to sleep tonight, ask them to bring that to forward to light. And Saint Germain and Archangel Raphael are both inviting you as well to come down to tell us if you so express it tonight when you go to sleep. Express your intent with them directly to say, I'd like to come to tell us, to see what is in my shadow here and help to clear that so that I can move forward. They are inviting you to instead of going to the astral, to come down to Mount Shasta and actually work with that, because they can help to release the blocks in your subconscious to move into that a little bit better. But there we go, guys. So hopefully that helps, Mo. But definitely take up Saint Germain and Archangel Raphael's intention to. They're looking forward to seeing you tonight, and they will. All you have to do is ask when you go to bed. State the intention that you will see them there, and state that intention to your highest self that you intend to go to tell us instead of like whatever you're doing in the astral. And they will meet you, and you may see myself, and there's a few others hanging out at the coffee machine there too. So who knows? But yeah, thank you, Mel. Love you.
Hi. Hi, everybody coming in. Thank you for being here. There is information in the description if anybody needs any information. There are moderators in the chat to help you. Angie, you are up. Our hostess, our placekeeper. Okay. Wow. Okay. Let me just stop. Okay, I get it. Okay. So all of this is covered with the energy of my nemesis. If you don't know who my nemesis is, it's the Hierophant. What? Long story short, okay. All of this that just like popped out. So let me see what's going on here. Mhm. Okay, I think I understand. Okay, so that's this over here, and this is over here. Okay. Okay, so something's freaking you out. Now, what is it freaking you out? I have no idea. I don't know what it is either. Now, remember, I am talking subconsciously. I'm not talking about present. I'm not talking about current, or at least it doesn't feel like that. So, the guide, the energy that's coming in, like I said, they're coming in with Hierophant energy, right? So, this is a teacher. This is someone with authority to help you in one way or another. You, as the one and only archetype that is struggling, and all of us are struggling, you are not alone. You have to understand that this pattern that you are having, this freak out moment when you encounter something, it's meant to trigger you. Hello, welcome to my world. I end up triggering things and I don't even try to intend to. Sometimes my brain gets stuck on a word and I may be stuck on that word for hours and I'm annoying everyone until I run into the right person. And that one word that I've been stuck on triggers that person. And now I'm like, oh shit, I didn't started a waterfall. But it's okay. It's supposed to happen like that. But something in that part of the initial, like, the jump scare is coming, so don't tense up. Matter of fact, I need you to relax. I need you to literally do the exact opposite. If you keep tensing up the way you are, your patience is in reverse, and so is the umbrella that could be helping you stay dry and also become turning into Mary Poppins and float down, right? What? Huh? Okay, I guess I'm hearing things. Abundance, reverse. Trumpet, reverse, harp, reverse, clinging to the past, right? There is going to be jump scares in life. There is going to be moments in our time that we have absolutely no control over. So you might as well, sweetheart, figure out a way to get real comfortable with it because the Hierophant is coming in to tell you just go grab your pentagram and remember playful, relaxed breathing. I feel like you need to take some breathing techniques. Don't worry about it because your one-eyed king, your suicide jack over here is going to tell you that it will never stop. But I'm here to let you know that if you stop freaking out, it will absolutely stop. The Hierophant will lead you to a way to get through this so that you can understand the jump scares are only there to make sure that you're staying present and current on your task. It's not meant to do anything more than just keep you on your toes. So whenever they're coming, let them happen. Let them come. That's what I've got for you.
All right, Angie. Much love. Welcome. All right, I'm gonna pull out a Kuan Yin card. I got here. All right, so I just grabbed the card and just Kuan Yin wanting to jump in here. All right, the threshold. So here's a card. Is it legal? Yes, it's YouTube legal. Half of these aren't. So there's the card itself, and she's holding something up, but yet she's dancing at the same time. So she's kind of in movement here. And so the threshold, and I'll hold this up as I read it. At the threshold stands before you a way. Don't make this up, but this just shows how, we're on target here, based on what Hershey said. At the threshold, you stand before the lies, but stand before you lies a way of being that is beyond fear. It is a sacred passing through a karmic veil into a new life of empowerment. Did we just say that? Peace and unconditional love. You are coming home to love. So, Angie, we just matched that with what Hershey just said there with this card from Kuan Yin. And give me a second here. Kuan Yin here to help you, Angie. Allow things to flow through your universe. Whatever is going on, Angie, step back. Do not stand in fear. Standing in fear, it's like you are tensing up. Then it's going to hit you harder because you are this tense wall of energy. It is the drunk person. Think about this for a moment. The drunk person who survives the auto accident because they are flexible in their muscles when the car goes crazy and flips over, they are loose and goosey, right? So if you are standing tense in the energies, they're going to hit you like a brick, right? But if you are loose and goosey in the energies, Kuan Yin is asking you to allow for the grace to come in and let that grace wash over you. If you are standing tense and fighting against energies in your universe, whatever is going on, that pattern will not serve you in the long run. You are setting yourself up for more trauma and failure. If you are allowing them to wash over you, standing stronger in your frame and allowing for the grace of Kuan Yin to come into your universe, the energies will not hit you but wash over you. So then you have an opportunity to what? Cleanse them, to step past them, not let them knock you over if you are standing too strong in those negative spaces. So it is up to you, dear, what you are choosing. But Kuan Yin is asking of you to do two things. Allow for the grace in your universe. And allow, this is all karmic anyways, and allow it to pass. If you read this here, you can stand beyond the fear, the darkness. Just allow. Realize you are the light that you are looking for. And if you stand in that light, not in the fear, and allow, partner with Kuan Yin. Ask Kuan Yin tonight when you go to sleep to help to alleviate those fears, to come into your universe tonight and to help see where the blocks are and see where you are standing without compassion. You might find a new universe when you wake up. There we go. Hopefully that helps, Angie. Absolutely. You do not have to struggle or be in that pattern. As Kuan Yin specifically states, you can transcend that fear. Wow.
Absolutely. So, I have a bad habit of talking to Miles in my head and making changes and not telling anybody, Clint, you did not get skipped. You did not get skipped. I wanted Angie to be able to focus, and she is our placekeeper. I wanted her to be able to focus. And when she's in the middle of the list, sometimes it can't be done because you got to keep up with who's where. So, no, I did not miss you. I intentionally put Angie in a place to where she could relax and just work on the list. So please know you are absolutely going to get your read. Matter of fact, let's just do it now. Let's get her done.
Tequila B24, welcome. Nice to see you.
Hi, my baby. How are you? Absolutely. Okay.
I am Lulu, welcome.
My beautiful gems. I love y'all. I love my
Hey,
gems.
Rossi. We love you, Rossi.
Rossi, are you work lurking today, love? Hmm.
Uh,
Okay, all right, we got this. All right, let me move this over here. Um, okay.
Purple Christine.
Sorry, it takes me a second to figure out where the pattern's at, guys. All right, but I do see something coming in now. Is it a pattern though? This might be one of them times where I told you I'm gonna try to look for the pattern and not the present. This may be something that is present. I don't
Okay.
see. I'm not giving up. Okay, so I'm just gonna roll with it. At some point, this could have something to do with your employment past, right? So, I do feel like there's a factory involved in the situation, or at least a factory setting, whether you're a over the road driver and you go to a specific feed mill or a certain factory to get your truck and trailer loaded. Well, not obviously your rig, you wouldn't load the rig, but the trailer loaded, or whatever the situation, or maybe you actually was a crew member at a big doop-de-doo factory, right? So somewhere I feel like there's a factory mentality. It could be a spouse, family member. Anyway, this factory is literally sucking the life out of either you or your immediate situation, whether it's your spouse, your sibling, your child. If you're old enough to have children like that, I know I am. My children are 25 and 30. So it's quite possible, right? So you have exhaustion, courage is gone, and the courage is what's needed right now, but the courage is paired with distaste. They're just somebody is just tired of it. They're done with it. They don't want it no more. They have literally worked themselves to a bone. They have literally given and given. They can't even give no more to the situation. I feel like there is something though that is immediately coming in, and I do believe that it is going to be something wonderful because I get the Fool, the Ace of Pentacle, and the Nine of Pentacles. So you do have something absolutely wonderful, whether it is entrepreneurship or whether it's pole dancing or getting out there and doing the potato run sack and becoming the world record champion for it. I don't know, but there is definitely something else for you. This, whatever this was, this disgusting, gross pattern feels like it needs to, if it hasn't already ended, it needs to already end because there is something all the way over here and it is not too far in the horizon, just waiting for you to catch up to it. So I don't see a lot in patterns, but I do see a big shift and a big change is coming for you. Whether it's right now or in the near, very close future, it looks like it may be this year even. So I don't know. That may not even resonate at all, but that's what they gave me. I hope that helps you.
All right, Clint. Outside of seeing you not pole dancing, favor. But yeah,
Who's
I
Miles?
was like,
Miles is gonna talk
I
shit.
gotta love Miles. Miles' sense of humor, and Miles is a little bit different than with Hershey than me. And Miles is just literally the first thing I hear is like, "This is Miles," or you just hear a voice in her. It's like, "Yeah, it's me. It's Miles." I feel like that. But no, Clint. What I'm gonna pull a card for you out of the Mind Info Oracle deck, brother. Love you, man. And I am also seeing change in how you. There's a actually I'm seeing a bigger change than I'm seeing here, but actually, what I'm seeing in the, if you want to know the honest truth, what I'm seeing in the not too future is you and Jimenez with some sort of business, but that's all another deal. But that's a whole like you guys become like the generating money generating machine together in some form or fashion. But I don't know how that's supposed to work. That's your universe. But that's what I'm seeing is like the Jimena and Clint as some sort of business entity as one as well in the not too distant future. So keep that in mind, brother. I know you guys are hooking up in December there in favor that you guys will be in, and I can't wait to see you guys live together, like next to each other. It'll be the most amazing show ever, but it really will. Yeah, but yeah, I also see when you guys get together, money, lots. You guys will make money. But that's neither choice. What are you choosing in your universe right at the moment? There's a choice that you need to make right now, financial that has to do with work. I don't know what it is, but it's coming through as well. And you have a choice. What I'm getting at from higher self, whatever it is. You are on the precipice of a choice that you have to make. And your pattern used to be not the best choices, maybe, but this choice, you know, this choice is coming, and it's a choice that you have to make. I can't answer what the choice is or anything. It has to do with work, and make a different choice. That's all I'm being told. Make it. Hey, we are telling Josh to tell you to make a different choice. If you are thinking one thing, think through in the opposite way as well and see both sides so you can make the balanced choice. That is all we are asking. Do not just go with your gut, but use your gut and your intellect. Whatever this choice is that is coming into your frame, it's going to be a major choice here. But either way, do realize that what Josh is seeing through your future, once you and Jimena are connected, your energies will flow funds to you either way. So you are going to be financially great. But nonetheless, not that you may not be now, but nonetheless, this choice that is coming into your frame, make sure that you are not going into patterns, right? Old patterns in how you make decisions, because this is going to be a larger choice than you want to have to make, releasing. That's what I got for you, Clint. I don't know what's coming down the pike. I do see you and Jimena, when you guys are physically together in your future, financially well beyond stable, to say the least. And but at the moment, some bigger choices coming down the pike, and don't step in a different frame to make this decision. That's all I can tell you. Maybe go down to the river and stand there, like I've seen you in videos, but don't make the decision sitting at your desk or sitting in your house. That's all I can tell you.
Alrighty, so Angie is holding the place of Jenna, so we're just gonna jump over here. We're gonna grab this list right here. So up next is Paula, then Rossi, and Lulu. All right. If anybody wants to donate, there are links, and if you need a link, grab a moderator. If you don't see the link you want to donate to or a wish list, feel free. Let us know. You can get a thank you now if you want, or you can surprise us, and we will thank you later.
And we just crossed 1111, so there we go.
And I also crossed 800. When I woke up this morning, I had 800 subscribers. I was like,
I just saw that in the chat. Yeah, let's all give Hershey congratulations.
1,000 before the end of the year.
What a better day to get on a 999 portal to change it, cycle changes, right? So you're boosting your universe up on 999.
So excited.
How awesome is that? Raise the roof. We're gonna get Hershey to. We're all gonna get to 1K. We're gonna get Hershey to 1K. We're gonna get Chris to 1. We're all going to 1K. Except for Victor's already at multiple Ks. God love.
I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready.
Awesome.
Okay. Okay. We got a shit talker. Okay, we got the shit talker. We got this.
So who's up next? Who are we reading?
We are doing Paula.
Paula, got it. I'm taking notes as I go.
Okay. All right, so we got lots of pentacles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pentacles. We got 7 pentacles. Okay, we're just gonna go with it. All right. So, are you struggling with finances? So, either you just hit the lottery and you're struggling with finances because with more money comes more problems, or you're literally struggling with finances because there are 9 pentacles on this table and they are paired with the energy of the Joker. And this is one of the shit talking ass Jokers. You see that fire coming out of his ass? That's how much shit he's talking. If you could see his eyes, they'd be brown like mine because he's talking a lot of shit. You got Hangman in the challenge position. 4 of Pentacles is over here hanging out. The only one that is in the upright position in the Pentacles is the 7. The 7 is the moment. It is the make it or break it moment when it comes to the Pentacle suits. You are literally standing looking at yourself. You are having your Atreyu moment when he is standing looking at the Southern Oracle and they are judging him for who he is, his character, his soul, his overall aura, his energy, everything that he wants to be. You can't put on a good fake front in a mask and think you're going to fool yourself when you look in the mirror, because you was never going to fool that mirror, and you're not going to fool them up there. So when we get to struggling and we are in that Seven of Pentacles moment, that's exactly when they need you to hold on the longest. It is going to be like, they're putting my shit out. Hold on, don't give up. Don't turn around. Don't look back. Don't lose your faith. You have got to hold on. This Seven of Pentacles actually gives me a little bit of hope, because we have intensity coming in right behind this Seven of Pentacles, and the intensity is paired with participation. I'll get it out here in a minute. Participation. You're going to actually be able to possibly participate in something that could help you, give you a reason to chase a bag, find a better job, find a better paying job, find a way to bring in something, because even $1, $2 beats no dollars. When you have no dollars, you have no start. When you think pennies, you get pennies. So I'm going to need you to turn it around, think dollars, turn it around, remove the subscriptions. If you got a bunch of subscriptions you're paying for and you can't watch all of them anyway, maybe start understanding how to pay you first, so that you can actually have something to look forward to. And that's what I've got for you.
All right, Paula, let's pull a card here. This is going to be, I'll show you the decks I'm using as well. From the Mind Info Oracle deck, probably one of the least expensive nondescript decks on Slamazon there. So if you are interested, we're going to cut this in half here and see what we got. All right. Surrender. Bingo. I couldn't pull a better card if I tried. Are you fighting something? What are you fighting? Generally speaking, if we're having financial difficulties, generally there's something inside ourselves that we're fighting. It's not the money itself, it's the energies within us. It's an energy that we're fighting against, or fighting or pushing. That's the pattern. Money is an energy all of itself. And if we're not in energy with ourselves, we're not in energy with our universe, or we're out of space in some fashion, one of the first things generally to fall off will be what? Money, because we're not focusing, we're not balanced within ourselves. And money is an expression of the balance with, in a lot of ways, it's an expression of the balance of your energies. If you're out of balance, out of space in your universe, generally speaking, not always the case, of course, we've seen crazy rich people, but generally speaking, if you're completely out of space, then your finances are going to be generally out of space as well. It all follows the flow of what's going on inside yourself. So with this card here, it's asking you to surrender, and I don't know what you need to surrender. That's going to be something that you've got to think on, inside yourself. But you're being asked to let go of your need to control. And what are you trying to control? As well, a lot of us, and I did this for years, tried to control my finances, only to find that the more I thought I could, will it and control it, or you can't. It's about the energy of letting go and letting flow, not trying to control what's coming in. And so for me, it's almost more, the more flow I have in my universe is when I'm more stepped back, more trusting and more open, and more just like, all right, let it come in, and walking away from trying to push and pull the energies into my frame. It doesn't work. Like DoorDash, you don't see me DoorDashing anymore. Why? They hit it here. Can't DoorDash anymore. Universe saying, stop chasing the money, let it flow to me. Taking that as a lesson, and stepping back and allowing more to come into my universe. So I don't know what's sitting in your frame. I can't answer that, but definitely there's something that you're being asked. And Miles is stating to myself, wave the white flag is what he's saying in your universe. And when you wave the white flag, that's when you open the door to let better come in. You go, all right, I'm done. I give in. I give up. I'm giving the ghost. I drop the flag. I give it to you. And so that's what they're asking, is to step back for a minute. Maybe go ground. I'm also hearing to go ground in some sort of fashion. Put your feet on the ground and just take a breath, and step away from all the rest of it, and look at your absolute present moment. And that's minute to minute in some cases. Are you seeing yourself in that present or not? And how are you seeing that present? Because it's going to shape the next present and the next present and the next present, which equals your life. So that's what I've got, Paula. Favor. But the struggle isn't over the money. It's something sitting in your frame. And whatever that is, I can't answer. But Miles is asking for you to release that. And he's actually asking for me to tell you that if you go to sleep tonight, and I'm going to get this from a bunch of women getting here, when you go to sleep tonight, Just ask your guides, ask for that broader picture to be shown to you. And right, can have a dream journal right next to you. That's all I can tell you. But Miles is saying, get a dream journal and ask your higher self and your guides and such to help to release overnight what that block might be, and then be prepared to write it out first thing in the morning. There you go, or in the dawning, either way. Thank you, Paula.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Beautiful. And I'm reminded by the same Miles. He says, "But Josh, but only if you'd have known that you were burning the candle at both ends, would you have still been door dashing if you would have listened, stopped? You might not have hit a deer."
But on the positive end, my front bumper was my car sits really low to the ground, and my front bumper was already kind of screwed up. So this mandates that it has to all get fixed. So in a positive,
Absolutely.
you always have to see the
Absolutely.
positive through the negative. And so the positive is,
Absolutely.
yeah, the whole car will be fixed and it'll almost be brand new. And it's totally
Absolutely.
drivable now, whether I hit a deer or not. Um, I just have to look at how my universe just works. And it's about seeing those patterns of, okay, so I hit a deer, negative, car still drives. Positive, front bumper was already kind of loose because the car sits too low and I scraped it on a curb, parking, right?
Was the
And it
deer
started
okay?
coming. The deer, no, unfortunately.
Unfortunately, no. Well,
I,
hopefully the meat went to a good place.
part of the issue, and I'm going to state this, part of the, and I was able to at least check on the deer, but I wasn't able to really stop because I was coming around the mountain in the dark at 2 a.m. with no side. Either you fall off the mountain and I'm right against the mountain, so there was nowhere to stop. And if a car came wheeling around the corner, I would have been crushed. So I did go back. There's
Scary.
and I did make a phone call and all that, but there's not much I could do at 2 a.m. other than to kind of peel out and stick my head out and keep going. Otherwise, on a state highway there and of course Colorado's a dark state, so there's no lights of any sort
Right,
on the road all the way down and up and down the line. Even our
big sky.
highways, there's no lights, there's no reflectors on the highway, nothing. You drive into the mountains, there's no reflectors on the road, there's no reflectors on the side of the road, nothing.
No,
The dark state.
my son worked in technology, and he coming from the Midwest, he noticed the darkness, and he was like, "Mom, why do you think that is?" And he said he talked to a couple of people that live there, and of course, Colorado has big tech companies, like big tech companies, and they can't have all of that extra light because they need to be able to see the sky at certain levels of
She's
darkness.
correct. Yep,
And,
you are correct.
so I thought that was quite fascinating that Colorado kind of made sure they had a dark state for technology and for the sky to be
Yeah.
seen much clearer. So I thought it was
Boulder
kind of
does more satellite tracking than most any place else in the country in some aspects and other things. So they absolutely need the darkness to perform some of the stuff that they do at NIST and other
sounds
things
like.
as well. So that's why Boulder's designated as a dark city, just as an example.
All right. So we might have time for maybe one more, guys. Like I
Let's take
said, we're
let's
gonna
take
rush
two more.
through as many. Okay. All right. So
Yeah,
Rossi,
I can go a
you
little bit
are
past
up.
11:30. We're not on any specific time frame. This is going really well. So let's just go for a few here and see what we got.
Okay, all right. Well, Rossi, I believe it's Rossi, right? We did Paula, now we got Rossi and then Lulu. And then after Lulu, I believe we're done.
11:23. 1, 2, 3. ABC.
It's 12:23 for me.
So yeah, 1, 2, 3. 999. 1, 2, 3. Guys, are you seeing your universe? The patterns in your universe are always there. It's a matter of are you seeing them? Catching the 123 is a pattern, right? It's and you can get a grain to your body getting used to looking up at 120, but at the same time, the universe is saying it's time to move forward. 1, 2, 3.
Angie, go ahead and close the list out, please.
All right, who do we have who's next?
Rossi.
Rossi. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Hi, Rossi.
Okay. Hmm. Okay. Well, we're gonna rock it out. All right. Hmm. Well, okay, so let's see what we got here. We got Pentacles, we got a Joker, but we got the good Joker this time. So this time it's not the damn fool, it's the good Fool. So there is something that is coming up for you, and the Joker or the Fool, however you want to look at it, he is paired with Three of Cups energy. So this is a celebration for you, whatever it is that's coming up on this journey. Pattern that I do see, again, we're going right back into Pentacles. Pentacles is finances, career, money, materialistic things, right? Everything is in the upright position. So either you have got an abundance of it, and I do mean abundance because source and master both are the overall energy in this whole situation that's going on. There is a level of maturity that is coming in for you when I look at how many pentacles is here. I'm talking pentacles, 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 pentacles. You have got pentacles just literally everywhere. So it's either materialistic objects, or you have got one nice raise coming in, or a bonus. Something is coming in for you. It could be something that you're crafting or creating, because with these two paired over here together, it's like saying the Alpha and Omega has co-signed the blueprint. It's going to happen. And the energy of this blueprint all together, the energy of every single thing that's going on over here, is pentagram and maturity. So with the gain of possibly finances that's coming in some kind of way, there is a way for you to celebrate it, and you're not going to celebrate it on your own. You're going to have like-minded individuals and true friends that are there to help you clean it up, because they're not in there just renting space in your head. They're the type of friends that'll help you clean up afterwards, because there's no financial gain to this. It's just being able to celebrate with you because it's your gain. And a gain for you ultimately is a gain for everyone in your life. And that's what I've got for you.
Awesome, Rossi. Let's see what we get here. This is the deck is the hero's. Let's see stuff. The hero's journey deck is from Rasuli here, and the art is Rasuli. This is a blue angel deck, and I don't know, Kelly Sullivan Walden is when she's the wrote the deck there. All right, so let's see what we got here, guys. All right, so something's happening. You are propelling forward. We've got card number 16, which is also a 7, which is a lucky number. And as we've seen here with all the pentacles in your cards, that's lucky beyond all belief already. You're in great company. It says pull back to propel forward. So you're like a slingshot here. Something happened, and I don't know what it is in your universe that pulled you back. So you were pulled out of something to be shot back into it, like the snapback, right? So you're like right here, right now. So something happened in your universe that pulled you back. So you were pulled out of something. Now you're going to ching. Now you're going to be propelled forward again. I can't say what that is, but as Hershey's saying there, I do see more pentacles in your universe, more monies with the pentacle cards there, especially as she said, the Joker, the positive Joker, not the Joker, but the one that's there's two Jokers, right? The one that joking Joker and the one that brings you luck Joker. So the positive Joker and the Three of Cups, as she said, and combined there, it definitely would show a pattern just in her cards alone, if we want to see patterns here, of a positive financial outcome for sure. But from what I'm getting in your universe is that new job, shift in your job. I can't speak. I'm not in your frame, but something about work, like Hershey said there. Either you're getting a promotion, you got a promotion, you're getting a new job. But either way, I see that something happened, and you thought that there would be a loss, but there's going to be a release, like a sling, right? When you pull it back, snap, and then everything flows forward again. But for a minute, there's that pullback. But you gain the energy as you're getting pulled back, right? So the rubber band gets tighter, and right now it's about to snap as you fly forward and whatever's about to change in your universe there. I don't think we're going to be seeing you as much on the tube. Something's about to happen where you're going to be propelled into a larger space. And for some reason, and I also work with clear audience, yeah, sometimes I'll get music to match, and we're going to celebrate that party with you. Come on now, celebrate good times. So yeah, so let's all celebrate with Rossi here as we see her universe in some sort of fashion in the not within 3 weeks. I'm guessing here is going to pop, and you're going to get that rebound, that energetic rebound from whatever situation it was, and you are going to be smiling, sister, smiling. That's what I got. Thank you.
Wow, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. I love it. All right, Lulu, you are up, love bug. Hi, horses, trigger hope. Just wait to make sure Lulu is here. Y'all, I hope y'all like today. I love feedback. Y'all know how it goes on this channel. I want to know how it feels, where it resonated, where it hit, where it didn't hit, what could be switched up, changed up. So if you guys come back after the live is over, please leave those comments in the comment section after the live is over. All right, Lulu is ready. All right.
So Rossi just put in there, wow, thank you. I was hoping for it. So we must have hit a bell in some sort of fashion there. And of course, my coffee. I always get this click on my water, my coffee, the water boiler. You know that water pitcher thing, the infrared water heater, right? It the spring on it for the little button you push down just clicked and popped back up, saying approving. It sounds weird, but the little switch that I hit on my coffee, my water heater, water boiler. There we go, popped to confirm that Rossi's about to. There's something coming into your frame, Rossi, and I. Yeah, just grab the chair and ride, and smile as the wave rushes over you there because it's about to get big.
Mm. Well, that one hit the damn floor. Where'd it go? You know what that means. If it hit the floor, it's at your door. Okay. Okay. Well, today is just that kind of day. All right. We're
Oh,
just gonna
favor,
take
Angie.
okay. The pattern here. Okay. That one hit the floor. All right. And you want that one over there? Okay. All right. So pattern. Everything is in the challenge position. Literally everything. Everything is in reverse. What am I seeing a lot of? And again, we're going right back into that pentacles kind of energy. And it's more along the lines of struggling, like living paycheck to paycheck, even if you don't live paycheck to paycheck. Some of us don't know how to balance money at all. I can't balance a checkbook. I can't balance my disability. I am always sitting with a zero balance. It's just how I am. I can't hold a dollar. It burns holes in every pocket, even when I'm not wearing clothes with pockets. It's burning a hole in my pocket. It's a mental thing. It's a discipline thing, and I ain't got it, right? I wonder if maybe you're struggling with it somewhere in there, but on the other side of it, if you can get a grip on it, or maybe it comes from bad understanding from seeing your parents struggle, and it's a pattern that you know because you don't know what it's like to save money. You didn't see anyone save money because there are a few other things in reverse over here that thinks lets me know that maybe it could have been the father, right? So this king is sitting over here, and this king is the one that is always looking to the iron hand, so to speak, the one that doesn't want to pull no punches, and he's quite harsh and sharp with them words. The one that hit the floor again, that's the bone. It's paired with him in reverse. It just seems like it might have been a little bit of a challenge for you growing up. You may not have understood that finances was struggling because you didn't understand it as a child, but that same pattern could be what is you are struggling with right now. So we get almost everything in reverse, like I said, but there is something over here in the upright, and it is the rebel, and the rebel is paired with traveling. So yeah, struggling to pay bills, understand. Struggling between medicine and a carton of eggs, understand. But sometimes we need a vacation. Sometimes we need to travel outside of not only our home, but our comfort zone. Sometimes we need to put us in a situation, even if it's just going across town, or even if it's just literally going into the next town or the next state, if you live at a state line or whatever. Maybe it's just a walk. You don't have to stay, and literally you can go as far. as I'm going on $40, and however far I go, that's where I go. And I'm traveling to there and just explore that area. You can get out of your comfort zone. You can find a way to financially bring in the pentacles energy, and you can get quite creative with it. So rebel out just a little bit, but understand that because the pattern could be something you inherently learned, it could take you a very long time to figure out how to break the cycle. And that's what I've got for you.
All right, Lulu. Let's grab a card here from the Divine Masters deck. Wait, so I'm gonna shuffle this real quick as I talk here. So I've got here challenge reverse pentacle. So yeah, somebody. What's the pattern that you've created a pattern in some fashion in lack? That's what I'm feeling here. Struggle bus energy is what was given to me by Miles to write down. Is that but you're not the struggle bus. You're the bus itself. That's the point. You are the whole bus, not just the struggle portion there. But let's see what we got here. All right. Here we go. I have Guru Ramdas, right? And we've seen Ramdas before. Harmony surrounds you. Expect miracles. You are the miracle that you're looking for. So if you're having financial struggles and you stay in the struggle bus energy, that pattern is only going to continue the same thing that you've had or lack thereof that you've had. It's a matter of breaking that pattern by saying two things, finding two things within a few things within yourself. I don't know if it's two, but one realizing that you aren't the struggle. There is no struggle. You are the energy of it all. It's not easy to do, and that's where the traumas. Fortunately, we get blocked, and that's where the denser energies block us from realizing that because we have all of that programming and trauma that is in front of that to realize, wait a minute, I am the full source energy of my flow, right? And even me, I mean, I get in and out of it all the time. But standing in is what I keep hearing from Saint Germain. If you are going to take a one-way ticket on the struggle bus, then you need to get the return ticket back to the Lulu bus. That is the question you are missing here. You are looking outside for all of this and seeing that there's no pentacles and this and that. What inside of Lulu, Saint Germain is asking, is keeping you on the one-way ticket on the struggle bus when there is the chill bus going back in the other direction, back into what inside Lulu, right? So you need to get off of the bus that looks outside of your universe and what you are not seeing. Because when you are not seeing things in your universe, it is strictly co-aligned to what you are missing inside yourself. So in order to see the outside, you are not realizing, you're seeing through the eyes of the trauma, right? That you are not seeing what is out there. If you realize that what is in here is going to create out there, then you're not looking out there for any change. You are looking to change in here to create what you need out there, right? So if you are not having funds in your universe and you don't change inside yourself, what is happening? You are not having funds in your universe. There's something that funds are flow, right? It is like your cash flow, right? So it is like energy that flows in and out of your universe. So if you are not feeling that flow, you have blocked it, you have turned it off, you have broken the flow. So somewhere within you, the energies of flow are broken. And that is what you are looking to fix. If you are seeing anything on the outside, it does not need fixing. It will change as you change on the inside. So Lulu, what is going on in the outside is 100% congruent with what is going on your inside. So if you marry the two, right, and work on the inside, not trying to push and force the outside. Yes, you may need to get a better job. There are things you can do, of course. But the overall picture is going to be based on you cashing in your ticket to the struggle bus and getting on the bus that drives you back inside Lulu to look inside herself, right? To see where the changes need to be to create the outside that you are looking for. That is what we have. Hopefully that helps there, Lulu Saint Germain. And he's inviting you as well as Archangel Raphael to come to tell us tonight. And they will show you that there's a bigger, better bus that you can climb onto, that you don't have to ride the struggle bus, but you can ride the bus back to your heart and to your love of yourself, which will help to and so they want to help you tonight. So when you go to bed, intentionally ask for Saint Germain and Archangel Raphael to transport you to tell us. When you wake up, make sure you have a pen and paper with you and right next to you, and take something as you guys go to tell us. Anybody who's been invited, make sure that you have clarity of what you are looking to achieve as well, and that they will help you to achieve that. But from your end, Lulu, they're saying to tear up that ticket to the struggle bus and take the bus back to your heart. Love you.
She's she says, so this was bang on. My parents didn't teach us about money. It was never a question. It was just always there. Now that they
Uh,
have passed, learning this at the age of 50 is psycho to psycho living and it sucks. But I'm stubborn and I'm trying to learn as fast as possible. Paycheck to paycheck. Yeah, we understand, but let me tell you something. It will get greater later. I promise you. It is not gonna be easy because the damnedest thing, you're gonna have $5 here, $10 there, $20 there, and literally, I promise you, take a $5 bill, a $10 bill, and a $20 bill, even a 1 if you wanna add a 1, make it fun, add a $2 bill, put them inside a book. Doesn't matter what book it is, put that book on a shelf. Next time you get a $5, a $10, a $20, pick a different book, put in, and when you get to whatever your pattern is, a 1, a 5, a 10, a 20, or whatever, when you get that book done, then you move to the next book. It's a fun way to find ways to save. It's a fun way to start building anticipation on what is my next one gonna come. Am I gonna have an extra $5 this week? Am I gonna have an extra 20? Are you gonna have an extra whatever? The point of it is eventually in time you're gonna forget, but it's not going anywhere. It's right there. When you need it the most, it will come back to you. And it's gonna be like, oh, rainy day. And you're gonna need it, and it's gonna be there for you.
what I'm also hearing is take a 20, break it down into fives. And as little as you have, if you share just a little bit, not all of it, not and they're not asking you to starve yourself out, but if somebody needs a buck on the street, you give them a buck on the street, watch the karmic return. What they're saying is if you don't hold money, what I'm hearing is don't hold money so tight. Allow it to be a flow in and out of your universe. A lot of us will hold money and say, well, I'm poor, so I'm holding the money. Well, then you're saying to the universe, this is all I got, and I'm being poor, and I'm not trusting that more's coming in. We're not saying for you to spend past your bills or anything else, but what I'm hearing is a lot of our energies about money are holding it so tight that it's so we create this false scarcity that our universe has to mirror because we're standing in that energy. There we go.
Absolutely. All right, guys. Miss Tarot D, I love you. Thanks for coming in just so you can tell everybody bye. All right, everybody. I truly, truly hope that you guys have enjoyed this little first time on some Twisted Tuesdays. Remember, Tuesdays is all about trash day. So I hope you threw a lot of trash away. We love you guys. We will be back next Tuesday if it is meant to
Absolutely.
be. We will see you there, but I will see you tomorrow for Wednesday's windows. So unless something pops up in the between time, I will see you then. Bye, everybody.
Bye. I'll see you guys at 4 o'clock Eastern or 4 o'clock my time, which will be 6 o'clock Eastern time live from the Denver Gem and Mineral Show today, guys. Love you all.
Whoa, Miss Tarot, do you know you ain't shit? I love you though.